Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have started to write new stories and I hope you stay tuned. I have added proper voiceovers in my videos now and I would really appreciate your inputs on my videos. So comment down below if you would like me to change anything about these videos except for the voiceovers, since it has become mandatory policy on this platform. So feel free to mute the audio if you do not like the voiceover. Sitting in this silent living room of mine and Ryan's home, I was getting zoned out thinking about how Ryan and I came together. We were best friends for a long time. I couldn't believe she fell for someone like me. And neither did I realize what kind of attachment I had for her. We got married, and I hurt a lot. But that was 2 years ago. Now that I think about it, I feel like not realizing my feelings was the most foolish thing I had ever done. I was the reason to create that rift between me and Ryan. I decided to tell her the truth on our wedding night. I never tried to tell her about why I never told her that I did not love her as a woman before the marriage. I was too afraid to lose her to some other man. And the most logical thing to remain with my best friend was to marry her. But I didn't think about other things that come with a marital relationship. A year ago was the best day of our life. But even when our relationship took such a turn, I felt like she wanted to run away from me. After she gave me the second chance, we both became closer, but only in certain aspects. We allowed the proximity, emotions, and hormones to take over our logic, and things that had to happen happened. But she was not mentally closer to me. I need space, Taya. She cried out as she was full of emotions. But why? I am trying my best, Ryan. I love you. I tried to convince her. I know, but I just can't come to trust you. But what about the baby? You need me. Your presence would make things even worse, Taya. What are you saying, Ryan? I make things worse. You already did. I'm already dealing with the emotional stress of what you did, and now, a child, I can't deal with two contrasting emotional situations. Her cheeks and shirt were wet due to her crying for some time now. Though I knew that her hormones were controlling her so much, the words hurt me a lot. But where will you go? I asked, holding her hands tightly, not wanting her to leave. I am not homeless. I will go to my parents. She yanked my hands off. Wine, please, don't leave me like this. She ignored me and picked her phone. Dialing her parents' number, she made the decision to leave the next morning. That night was the worst night. Wine slept quickly, or so I thought. I couldn't close my eyes. It felt like if I close my eyes, Wyan will disappear. I moved from a place and placed my right hand over Wyan's arm. I looked over to see her face as she was facing the other side. I removed the stray hair on her face. She looked so peaceful. I got closer to her, connecting my chest with her back. I couldn't help but kiss her cheeks and forehead. I was very sure that even if she left for her parents' house, I won't leave her alone. I will not allow her to be alone, especially when she is going through so much. I will go to their place every day. And if she doesn't want to see me, I will watch her from a distance. Theo was almost at the verge of sleeping when a loud cry woke him up. He looked down to his folded arms. A tiny figure covered in a blanket cried aloud in his arms. He walked to his bedroom. Babe, wake up. He gently called the sleeping figure on the bed. Ryan, maybe Tia is hungry. You woke up from your deep sleep, slowly rubbing your hands over your closed eyes. You hummed as you sat on the bed, resting your back on the backrest. He slowly handed the tiny figure in your hand. As you took your daughter from his hand, he quickly placed himself next to you. His hands reached your t-shirt, lifting them gently, revealing your chest. You brought your baby closer to you as she hastily latched her lips around you. Taeyang had one arm around you, keeping your half-sleepy figure in balance, and one under your child. Are you all right? He asked, whispering. So tired. You answered as you placed your head on his chest, listening to his rhythmic breath and his heartbeat, adding the beat to the rhythm. He slowly touched your daughter's tiny hands, feeling the softness. She's so cute, just like you, Ian. He commented. You just smiled to his comment. I think she will look more like you as she grows up. Thank you so much, Ryan, he suddenly said. Thank you for being my family and for staying with me. I have hurt you so much, Ryan. You sighed. You just didn't have feelings for me. Though it has hurt me, I am glad that now you mean it when you say that you love me. And you are showing that in your actions. And I have hurt you too. It is not a tit for tat, but I am at fault too. You looked up to see his eyes, only on you, staring at you lovingly. You slightly moved up to kiss his lips gently. He reciprocated with the same intensity, smiling into the kiss. You both knew that you were inseparable.